Alright, you guys, so welcome to a brand new video here, you guys. Today I want to talk to you about something that kind of pissed me off, something that made me irritated, something that I definitely felt was not necessary. So I don't know if you guys have heard, I'm a little bit late to this news, but recently Sony has pulled the plug on a sequel to Days Gone. They did this because they wanted to remake The Last of Us, from what I've seen. So they want to do a complete, from scratch remake on a game that's not even 10 years old. A game that just had its sequel last year. They want to do the remake on that instead of just going for a sequel on a game that was pretty successful. A game that had a lot of potential. So Days Gone 2 just got canceled. I feel the way I feel about this, I just feel like this was really not necessary. It really wasn't. I love Days Gone myself. I played the crap out of that game. That game was just, it blew me away. I stayed up all night playing that game, beating the second half of the game, and oh my gosh, I was blown away, dude. From the second that I saw that footage, that beta footage of Deacon, the main character, he was running through the sawmill being chased by a horde, just shooting them, using the environment, to his ability to survive. When I saw that, I was like, man, is this game out? How have I not heard about this game? And then I realized, I saw and I was like, oh, this game's not going to be out for another 2 years. What am I even doing? But this game looks awesome. Like, oh, wow, I'm definitely going to pick this up. And that was my initial reaction to Days Gone. Now, when I played Days Gone, I did a series here on the channel. Fun fact, there are about 6 episodes of Days Gone on my channel. There are 6 videos, I think, 6 or 7. But there are about 5 or 4 that never saw the light of day. There are maybe 4 episodes of Days Gone that I never uploaded. 4 episodes that will never be uploaded. So those episodes, you can just call them lost episodes. And they were really interesting because what happened in those was just, it was literally took the game by hand, by storm, or I think that's how that expression goes. I'm sorry. But yeah, those episodes are gone. But when I was playing those, when I was doing those episodes, when I was recording those episodes, I had so much, there was so much, like, I was feeling so many different emotions during Days Gone. I really do hold Days Gone as one of my favorite games of all time. I remember when I beat Days Gone, I was like, man, this game, dude, literally just blew my mind. I'm blown away by this game. That game might have even been game of the year for me, at least. Probably game of the year because I finished it in 2020. I think it was a whole year after it already came out, so I know I was a little bit late to play the game, but I mean, I'm glad that I actually got to play the game. And when I heard that they were making a sequel, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, let's go. They're gonna make a sequel to this game. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm ready for this. I want it. Yeah, I want the sequel. The first game was amazing. I want the sequel. And then I hear that this game is getting canceled, that it's not gonna get a sequel because of a remake on The Last of Us? Are you kidding me? Dude, The Last of Us, the first game, I'm talking about this first game, not the sequel. The sequel, I hate the sequel. The sequel sucks. Don't ever play that game. That game is terrible. The first game, though, is amazing. Don't get me wrong. The first game is it deserves all the awards. It deserves all the praise that it has. Believe me, it does. But why? Why would you want to remake that game if it's already good? If that game is already perfect, why would you want to throw that away just so you could retell the story? Just because people didn't like the second game doesn't mean that you gotta remake the first game. Doesn't mean that you gotta reboot the whole thing. Doesn't mean that you gotta start from scratch. You got a HBO series coming out on the game itself. An HBO series can save the franchise itself. It can save that game itself. But I just don't understand why they had to cancel a game that had so much potential. So many fans, including myself, were literally like hyped for this game, dude. Like, we wanted a sequel to Days Gone, but instead it gets canceled for a game that's not even a decade old, dude. It's not even 10 years old. The Last of Us, I believe, came out in 2013. It's not even 10 years old, dude. And you want to, oh my gosh. See, sometimes I don't understand Sony's decisions. They wanted to shut down the servers for the PS3 store and the PS Vita store. They're not going to do that anymore as of the time of this recording, from what I've heard. That they're not going to do that. But I just don't understand Sony's decisions sometimes. I just don't understand why they would want to do that. Why they would want to pull the plug on a game that has so much potential. Now, at the time of this recording, there are about 70,000 petitions online to get a sequel for Days Gone, you know, restored, to have that game actually, to have the sequel see the light of day. Now, I'm gonna sign up for this petition myself because I want the sequel. A lot of fans want the sequel. If you've ever played Days Gone, you know, you just sat through it. The game is gonna literally take you on a ride. It's gonna take you. It's literally a roller coaster of emotions, dude. But I still, to this day, I just cannot seem to understand why Sony would decide to cancel Days Gone 2 for a game that's going to be remade. A 10-year-old game that's going to be remade. Not even a 10-year-old game. A game that hasn't even been a decade, you know, hasn't even seen a 10-year anniversary. I don't know why. Like, don't worry, guys. I'm really mad. When I first heard about this, I was pretty pissed. I was even more mad than I am right now. I'm just talking about this. I just feel like I needed to rant about it. I really did. And then there's a director talking about, well, if you want to see Days Gone a sequel, then you better start buying games in full price, or else what? The director for that game can easily be replaced just with a snap of a finger. It can easily be gone, you know. They can easily find another director for the game, easily. But I don't think they will. I don't think they will because the game is already, you know, it's not gonna see a sequel. As much as I would love to, I'm pretty certain that Days Gone is not going to get a sequel. As much as it hurts to say, I don't think Days Gone is going to get the sequel that it really deserves, because it had a lot of potential. I mean, the gameplay in that game is beyond, like, just beyond amazing, dude. It's just wow. The hordes are probably the best thing in video game, you know, that I've seen in a long time, dude. The hordes and that. I will be honest with you. I played a lot of zombie games. I played, you know, Left 4 Dead. I played Dead Island. You know, Dead Rising. I played, what's that one? Dying Light. I played all these zombie games. The Last of Us included. I mean, sorry about that. Included. But I don't think I've ever seen a game that has, you know, that great of zombie AI like Days Gone does. I'm telling you right now, Days Gone. The hordes in that game are just something else, you know. Wow. Yeah, I'm just really upset about this. I really am. As you can probably hear, I don't know why Sony would do something like this. This is just really, you know, like a middle finger to all their fans. Like I said, if they really do go through with this Last of Us remake, I'll probably check it out. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, is that it's not going to be better than the original. If you were to play the original now, even to this day, on the PS4 or even on a PS5, the graphics still hold up pretty damn good. I just don't know why they would want to remake it. I really don't. And yeah, guys, I'm just really upset about this. Anyway, thank you to listening for me rant about this. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take it easy, alright? Bye, you guys. Peace. I'll see you later.